Howdy, my name is Genevieve Noelle, and I am an author. I'm here to teach you lovely people how to write names for your characters. Have you ever had a name? If you have, I'm sure it's a very important thing in your life. It's what everyone calls you. It's your title, the first thing, usually, that someone knows about you. Knowing this about names, let us all remember that names don't matter if you're a writer. They mean nothing to the story or the characters, and therefore we can name the characters anything we want. Here's something I've named my character. Crystal Chandelier. Get pranked character. Just remember, this is all sarcasm. The only times I'm being genuine are in honest talks like these. If you want actual advice, I would suggest looking it up or reading in between my sarcasm for the actual advice. But I digress. So, ready your notepad as I teach you how to write your character's names that you'll want to put soap in your mouth for saying, because they are that bad. What is a name? According to Google, that trustworthy website I've mentioned before, a name is a word or set of words by which a person, animal, place, or thing is known, addressed, or referred to. For instance, my name is Genevieve Noelle, and my book's name is A Dog in Time. See, those are both names. One of those examples could be considered a title, but a title is just a name for something, really. Now that we know what names are, we can learn when and what to do with them. Make puns! All names should be in order to have a laugh, like the example I gave at the beginning. Is somebody secretive? Name them secretive. Yep, just use the word that describes them to name them. I'm sure that won't come off as lazy. Honestly, I love pun names, really I do. However, when they are done over and over again and it seems to be only to spite the reader, it's annoying, but I digress. Is there a character that is really serious and has a lot of trauma that should be addressed with sincerity? Give him a pun name. I'm sure that won't ruin the tone. If there are any parents watching this, then this tip will work for your son or daughter too. Just name your child the first thing they do. If your child goes to the restroom first, well, you have a name now. I'm sure that will be a good idea and not one that dooms your child to being made fun of forever. Same goes for characters. Character kills someone later on, then name them murderer. I'm sure readers won't see through that disguise at all. And if they do, then you can just say it provokes meaning and depth to get them off your back. See, now that it has meaning, we can't be faulted. They'll just have to deal with our character's name, whether they like it or not. Another thing you can do, especially in a fantasy book, is make the names impronounceable. Have the name be a bunch of gibberish, so much so that the dictionary would scream at the sight of it. Another fun thing that happens when you name a character something that's hard to pronounce is that the fans fight over the correct way to pronounce it. Believe me, this is a big argument in some fandoms, it's insane. But if that doesn't work, just take two already existing words and combine them, like this, train and wreck. See, now the name is Trainwreck. I'm sure that doesn't allude to anything at all. If all those don't suit your fancy, then that's fine. Not all characters even need names. Character 1 and Character 2 will suffice just fine. It's not like in a book filled to the brim with characters that are just named character. It will be very draining for the reader and hard to remember. And if, after all that, you still don't know what to name your character, well, you don't even have to think of a name. Just call them the talent like those movie producers do. Not only does it make sense, but it's completely ethical. And then that leaves for another funny name. If everyone is named Talent, then there can be just one person named Talentless. Would you look at that talentless person? Hold on, why is it showing a picture of me?